This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Thursday, the 24th of April. This is James Spann. Alabama's weather, more like summer today. Again, this is like a June weather pattern with these random scattered showers and thunderstorms about. Let's go right to the radar. And again, we're live today at 2:56. And you can see your classic array of widely scattered showers. Showers not as numerous across Alabama today, but a few spots are getting us a fairly decent downpour. Up in the Tennessee Valley, some of the heaviest rain is falling from Russellville back over to Moulton. Again, these are moving northeast. Got a few decent showers over Morgan County, up around Decatur and Priceville, and some rain falling up in Jackson and DeKalb counties up in northeast Alabama. Got a cluster of showers just northeast of Tuscaloosa. Looks like not much thunder and lightning with that. Let's go down to the southern part of the state. We'll check the radar coming out of Mobile. Quiet as a mouse. Southwest Alabama with no rain at all. And the radar coming out of southeast Alabama. Got a few small showers over parts of Henry and Houston counties, mainly east and southeast of Dothan. And that's about it. But again, the showers clearly beginning the trend toward decreasing in number today. And I think the radar is going to look a lot like this tomorrow and also on Saturday and probably on Sunday as well. And understand the showers, of course, won't be in the same place, but they should be widely scattered like we have today. Here's the upper air look. And again, it's a very weak flow, a little weak shortwave to the west of the state. The better winds aloft are well to the north. And again, this is more like June instead of April. Visible satellite view. We have a mixture of clouds and sunshine across the deep south. And the radar composite, showing a pretty good chunk of Alabama rain-free. And again, additional showers will form in scattered spots this evening. But again, I think you're going to see the radar looking a lot like this tomorrow and over the weekend. So temperatures are in the upper 70s and low 80s in most spots. The cooler values up in the Tennessee Valley because of clouds and showers. Huntsville 73. The warmest spot, Dothan, where they have mid-80s at 86. Again, pretty quiet around the nation today. That's the watch warning map. We do have an enhanced risk of severe storms through tonight for Amarillo and Lubbock, Texas. The broader risk running from the Rio Grande up into the Central Plains states. Tomorrow, a marginal risk over parts of the Texas Panhandle, the South Plains of Texas, and parts of southwest Oklahoma. And on day 3, which is Saturday, got a marginal risk again over parts of West Texas, New Mexico. Let's jump out to day 5. This is Monday. We have an enhanced risk over Iowa and some of the adjacent states. The broader risk running from Oklahoma into Minnesota and Wisconsin. And on day 6, which is Tuesday, we have a risk of severe storms from near Sherman, Denison, Texas, up to near Detroit and Cleveland. And, of course, all of this well to the north and west of Alabama. Rain for the next 7 days, valid through Thursday morning of next week. Around 1 inch for the Tennessee Valley, under a quarter of an inch for much of South Alabama. And, of course, with the rain distribution being very uneven, your number might vary, but that's a general guideline for the next 7 days. But let's break it down. Day-by-day model fans. The GFS, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 4. And again, there's a little weak shortwave coming through. And again, there's evidence we'll see a few showers and storms around with that little weak shortwave, maybe a little more numerous than today, but they'll still be scattered and mainly over the northern half of the state. And we're expecting highs tomorrow in the low 80s in most spots. And then for the weekend, the showers thin out a pretty good bit. And understand, yes, absolutely, there could be a passing shower or storm both Saturday and Sunday. But they should be widely spaced, mainly over the northern half of the state. That's Saturday, and this is Sunday. Highs 80 to 85. So a mix of sun and clouds, warm, humid, a few spotty, widely scattered showers and storms Saturday and Sunday. And for race weekend, not that bad. Understand, no organized severe weather. We all know we can have flooding events and big severe weather threats this time of the year. Nothing like that. Just spotty, widely scattered showers and storms. So this is Monday. Again, just isolated showers. Highs in the middle 80s. Same thing on Tuesday. And really the same thing on Wednesday. So the first half of next week looking relatively dry. This is a week from today, Thursday, May 1st, May Day. Got the ridge over Florida in the Gulf of Mexico, a short wave passing to the north. Got a surface low that's southeast of Chicago, and that might push a front in here toward the end of next week, the following day on Friday, May 2nd. So we're believing that we have a decent chance of seeing an increased coverage of rain toward the end of next week, and we'll go out 10 days. This is Sunday, May 4th, and the ridge has shifted to the western states, and we have broad troughing over the Gulf of Mexico and the northeast United States, and if this is right, the weather should be cooler. Here's a look at rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. The mean, it's the green line on that chart. It's up there about 1.5 inches between now and the 9th of May. Temperatures coming off the national blend of models will be in the 80s for a while. But again, notice out there toward May 3rd and May 4th, highs go in the 70s and on May 4th. And this is for Birmingham, the low dropping to 55. That means there could be a number of spots getting in the 40s. And that's probably that last good little cool spell of the year before the season, before the long, hot summer sets in. So looks like we might have that little blackberry winter type setup coming up toward the 3rd, 4th, 5th of May, somewhere like that. No guarantee, but just something that could happen. In fact, here's the latest long-range guidance just in May 2nd through May 8th. And if this works out, temperatures pretty close to average for early May. Hey, let's roll that Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Got a couple of stops today. Number 1, I Academy at Athens Elementary School, Limestone County's 3rd grade, looking good. Those cookies are looking good. That's outstanding. I like that a lot. And, I like to teach 3rd grade science. That is just what I would want to do if I wasn't doing weather. And they were just great today. We talked about weather instruments, how we forecast the weather, hurricanes, thunderstorms, tornadoes, and much more. That's a great school, great teachers. So again, to everybody up at Athens Elementary, I Academy, thanks a lot for a fun visit. And then stop number 2, more 3rd graders in the house. I like this a lot. Concord Elementary School in West Jefferson County. Some very well-dressed students, I might add, in this group. And look at the cake here. April showers bring Spann flowers. That's too good. But they were great. Did some storm spotting. Concord's had a great history of some really rough tornadoes out in that part of Jefferson County over the years. But they were so good today. So again, to these 3rd grade students at both Concord Elementary School and Athens Elementary School, I Academy, thanks a lot for great visits earlier today. You guys are looking good. So before we go, one more time, we'll check the radar. And you can see the showers are much more widely scattered across Alabama today and not as heavy as recent days. In recent days we had the small hail, but the air aloft is a little warmer today. The air a bit more stable. So again, these will slowly fade once we get to sunset. But again, there's a few spots like up in parts of Lawrence and Franklin and Colbert counties where some heavier storms are in progress there. But again, I really do think the radar is going to look a lot like that over the weekend. So tomorrow I will be at Hilltop Montessori School in Mount Laurel, Shelby County. And then I'll be at Talladega, the Super Speedway. Hey, we're going to do the weather for the evening newscast out there at 4 and 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. Looking forward to that. And Saturday we got a book signing. We are coming to Russellville, The Grind Cafe and Coffee Shop right on US 43. We'll be there between 10 and noon. Love coming to Franklin County, so we would love to see you there. We'll have all the great weather shirts for weather geeks, dweebs, nerds, dorks, and weenies. The hats, our children's series, our books. We'll have the book April, All You Can Do Is Pray. That's the book about the generational tornado outbreak of April 27, 2011. Russellville, they were pretty close down in Phil Campbell. Of course, they took a direct hit from an EF5 there. But come see us. We have a lot of fun. We take a lot of pictures. So again, The Grind Cafe and Coffee Shop in Russellville, Saturday between 10 and noon. And of course, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, right across the hall in Studio A, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening and God bless.